This is late May in the mountains. The trees do not have leaves, nothing growing in the garden beds, and there's no flowers. And this is what I was counting on for a spring garden. This year I skipped traditional indoor seed starting. No grow lights, no heating mats. I tried something new, and now I've got some thoughts. Over the winter, I experimented with growing hydroponically indoors. I was eager thinking about gardening and the greenhouse to come in the spring, so I wanted to have some seedlings to be able to transplant. While hydroponics worked, definitely came with a high learning curve and its challenges, including aphids and root rot. So I was not wanting to have all my eggs in one basket, so to say. So I'd heard about winter sowing, growing seeds in plastic jugs, letting them germinate naturally outside. And it sounded easy, a really low maintenance way to get seeds started for the spring and perfect for someone without a grow light setup, tons of room inside, or even just a cold growing season. I thought it was going to be the perfect thing for me to get my head start going so I'd have some plants ready for the greenhouse when it was time. In warmer zones, people have incredible success with this method, so I thought, well, why not try it here at 9,000 feet? But what I didn't account for was just how long it takes for spring to arrive here. We had snow in May several times. Nighttime temperatures in the 20s, strong winds, cloudy days. While the hummingbirds are here, the rest of spring is definitely taking its time. I have dozens and dozens of containers filled with seeds waiting on germination, and I thought I'd have more to show for it by now. But as you can see, I only have about a half a dozen romaines that are sprouted. And the same for the beets. Cold weather crops seem to be the ones that are having some results. Actually, I'm excited about, looks like there's a sunflower. And I had a radish started in this one, but I'm not sure if it's gonna make it. I think the biggest one is arugula. The rest of my containers are nada. This one is a bergamot, nothing here. This one had bok choy, and then after a cold snap, they all died, but there might be one more coming. I've looked inside these containers every single day for the past week, hoping for some signs of life. But honestly, there's just not much going on. Ultimately, the lesson with winter sowing is that you can't really beat Mother Nature, even though this method is great for creating hardy seedlings, being able to germinate in cold temperatures, being able to germinate while it's still snowing outside. It's still not going to make your spring arrive any faster in your location. It's still a great option for people who either have that limited space inside or they don't have the whole grow light setup and they're not in a huge rush to get their seeds going. And honestly, it's still May. Things could warm up really fast. I've said this before, it tends to go from winter to summer here almost in an instant. We will be in shorts and a tank top pretty soon in a matter of a couple of weeks. And you know what? These empty jugs, they might just be filled with sprouts very soon. Am I going to give up on winter sowing? I'm not going to need it for the extra room. We'll have plenty of room in the greenhouse for seed starts. And I'll be able to start seeds year-round here. But I might still utilize winter sowing if I want to get a lot of wildflowers started or other plants that I want to keep outside of the greenhouse. If you've ever struggled with starting seeds or wondering if you should start seeds inside or outside or even give winter sowing a try, I hope this gave you something to think about. I'm pretty sure everybody else that doesn't live at 9,000 feet is having excellent results with winter sowing and already has transplanted their seedlings into the ground by now. But over 9,000 feet, well, we're having to make a little bit of a different adjustment plan. No more fighting with Mother Nature. I'm definitely working with her in a controlled environment in the greenhouse. If you've tried winter sowing, let me know how it worked for you. Drop me a comment. And of course, if you want to follow along as we get this journey going inside the greenhouse, get some greenery back on this homestead, definitely subscribe and follow along. We'd love to have you be part of the journey. But if you know how to read the signs, it's kind of easy to tell that it looks like spring is officially right around the corner.